Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come. I pray that the Nun is good. Amen. What's going on, guys? Ryan O'Toole back here again, giving you guys another review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the next film in the Conjuring universe, and that is The Nun. Directed by Corin Hardy. This is the next Conjuring spin-off universe film. The others were the Annabelle films, and of course the two Conjuring films. And this movie stars Vera Farmiga's sister, Taissa Farmiga, and it's a really interesting telling of the nun, which is Valak. In the opening of this film, we get a flashback with this nun who commits suicide because of Valak the nun. And so, we have these characters, Taissa Farmiga, a priest, and this other guy. They investigate this old church called the Vatican and try to find out some more dirty secrets involving this evil entity that is lurking the Vatican. I absolutely love the first two Conjuring films that James Wan directed. Of course, the Annabelle films were not so good. The first one wasn't so good, and Annabelle Creation was actually pretty solid. What they're going with this direction in terms of building up this universe, it kind of feels similar to Marvel, but I am interested to see what they do with these films. And when I found out that The Nun was coming out, I was interested in it, but I was a little bit curious to see if it was good or not. And walking out of this film, I was highly disappointed by it. This movie actually did have some very tenseful moments in it, with some gorgeous things about it, but the overall film at the end, it just didn't impact me. It didn't scare me one bit, and I just wanted this film to be better. You have a great concept with it, but the overall movie was just bleh. The best part about the film is the setting and how it's shot. The cinematography in the film was actually great. It feels very dark and suspenseful, very creepy atmosphere. If you don't like graveyards in this movie, there is some very suspenseful cinematography. And the way the Vatican looks too is very suspenseful as well. The movie does kind of make you feel like you're in the world that the characters are, and that's the best part about any film in particular, feeling like you're there in this situation. And another thing is the creepy imagery. There is some creepy imagery in the film. I won't get into it. The way they reveal some things, it was pretty terrifying to look at. Other than that, guys, those are the only things I really liked about the film. What do I think is the biggest issue with The Nun? The biggest issue is the script, in my opinion. The way the film was written, it's just pretty lazy to me. The concept sounds very interesting. Valak the nun in The Conjuring 2 had some terrifying scenes. Like the one scene in particular where Vera Farmiga's daughter sees the nun Valak for the first time, and then Vera Farmiga is walking into this room, and then you see a shadow of Valak walking and going right to her picture painting. That scene is so great. I wanted to learn more about the character of Valak, and the script couldn't balance that. I think it could also have to do with the runtime of the film. The film is only 96 minutes long, and I wanted it a little more, to be honest. Like, it could have been at least 2 hours longer. I know it doesn't seem like it shouldn't be that long, but the way the film just wrapped up didn't give me enough information. The characters as well, I really didn't care about. Taissa Farmiga is a pretty bland actress compared to Vera Farmiga. She wasn't terrible, she was fine, she just could have been a lot better. And I think she could have given a better performance if the script was well written. And the other actors too. The priest wasn't terrible, and the guy, I'll say something about the guy in this movie. They try to force a little romance with the character, and it was pretty cringy. Nothing about the film scared me. They were super predictable. I mean, if you watch the trailers for this movie, you know the jump scares are coming. I can say after only watching one trailer in the film, they spoiled all the jump scares in the film. That's why I hate watching horror trailers, especially because I feel like they just waste all the jump scares in the trailer, and you're not scared. I wasn't scared at all. The Conjuring films in particular, they have some original great scares. The first movie in particular was pretty creepy. The second one, I think it had some creativeness to it. And Annabelle was not scary one bit. And Annabelle Creation had some terrifying scares in it, but this one didn't have any scares. Those are the biggest issues I really had with The Nun. In the end, this film could have been so much better, but it's not the worst horror film I've seen so far. It's definitely Slender Man, but this movie did have some creepy tension to it, some creepy cinematography, some potential for a great movie, but it didn't work with the runtime it was given. The characters didn't have much to do with just walk around, and the jump scares were super predictable, and it's just a bleh movie that I'm never going to watch again. On my rating scale, I'm going to give The Nun a 2.5 out of 5 stars. There you have it, guys. That was my review for The Nun. Have you guys seen it yet, and what did you think of it? Did you love it? Think it was okay? Or did you absolutely hate it? Let me know down below. I know I've been pretty lacking in my movie reviews portion of the channel, but I promise you guys I will bust out a lot more movie reviews coming up within the next month, because there's a big amount of movies coming out in September, so look forward to that, guys. Thank you guys as always for watching this review, and if you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe today for more content. All my social media links are in the description down below. Click that notification bell on your way out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!